my channel. My name's Katrina and this is Create Something Pretty. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have got a video of what I have been working on in my sewing room this week. I was really hoping to make a makes video, but unfortunately I haven't been able to finish anything. I have a couple of items I've actually been working on, but I just haven't got hold of those little bits and pieces like elastic and buttons and things to actually finish them off. So once I've got that, I will be able to make a makes video, but I do have a couple of sewing items that I am going to be showing you today. So I thought I would just let you know what I've been working on in my sewing room this week, and there will be a little bit of gardening in this as well if you're interested in seeing that. So stick around if you're interested in today's video. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really love that you are still all here and wanting to watch my channel, even though I'm only doing fortnightly videos these days. It is definitely allowing me more time to do the things that I want to do and work on the projects that I feel like I will wear, and that is what I've been concentrating on a lot lately. And I'm trying very hard not to purchase extra fabrics and just use what I have and use the patterns in my stash, though I do want to make things that I will wear. So if I actually want something particular in my wardrobe, I will let myself buy fabric for that and maybe even patterns for that. But I'm very much trying hard to buy as little as possible. So let's have a look and see what I actually have been working on. There's a bit of crochet and a bit of knitting as well. So I'll show you those. So the first item is this one. So this is the first item I've been working on, and this is my knitted to jumper easy eyelet yoke sweater, which is this pattern, and I've been working on this for quite some time. I think I started this last year and I just didn't get time to finish it last year, so I'm working really hard on it this year and hopefully I can finish it soon and get started on something else. So it's a really good beginner sort of pattern. I did get stuck in one section. I was a bit confused with what the instructions said and how that related to the diagram they supplied, and it just didn't make sense to me. So I worked it out and I have managed to progress. So I've been working on this when I've had a moment to myself, which hasn't been a lot lately. I have also had both of my kids have been sick in the first 3 weeks of school since it has started this term. So this is my jumper. That's actually the bottom bit. This is the top bit of my sweater or jumper, whatever you want to call it, depending where you live. And so this is the bit where your neck goes through, and these are the little eyelets that it refers to. And it's just I think this is an acrylic yarn by Lion Brown. I would have to double check on what it actually is. I think it's Homeland or something like that. I do really like this yarn. It's really nice and soft, and it's just really nice to work with. I really enjoy it. I would like to be using natural fibers, but I'm not that good at knitting just yet. I'm working on making something that actually fits me. So that's why I have gone back to making a jumper and something really simple. So I'm hoping this will keep me going. I've made kids jumpers, but making them for myself is proving to be harder than I expected. I've already made about 3 other jumpers for myself, and none of them have fit me really well, and I haven't been that happy with them. So I'm really trying hard to not give up and keep trying to make something for myself. So this is what I've been doing. And last time we spoke, I was around about here. I was just stuck at this point. And since then I have actually knit up all of this. So it's just, if you're not a knitter, it probably doesn't look like much, but if you are a knitter, you know that takes a little bit longer. I'm not the world's fastest knitter. It's just, I think more like a time. I don't know if I'm fast. I don't know. I haven't got anyone to compare myself with. But yeah, so that's how much I've done. I have been concentrating on trying to make my stitches nice and even, and so it looks not too beginnerish. So that's what I'm working on at the moment, and it's really, really nice and relaxing. I try and work on it when I'm picking up the kids, or I actually get up quite early before I take my kids to school, and I will have a coffee before I go to school, and I'll do a little bit of knitting or crochet or something in the morning. So I do that, and when I'm tired and I just I have not got the brain space for trying to fit a dress when I'm sewing. That's when I will pick up my knitting, and it's not something that like when I make a dress, I try and get that finished within a reasonable amount of time. With my knitting, if this takes me 12 months, I'm not too worried about it. It's just something to keep me busy, and I feel like knitting is so therapeutic. It is relaxing in a way that I don't think I can explain it unless you actually do it, but if you do it, you know what I'm talking about. I love knitting. It is just such an awesome project, especially something that's like easy to knit, and it's not, you don't have to think too much. I just find this is perfect for that. So waiting for the kids to picking them up in the car while I'm waiting. This is what I'm doing. So yeah, this is my easy eyelet yoke sweater by Knititude, and I kind of hope I will finish it this year. And I don't really want to spend a whole lot more time on it. I would really like to get it finished and at least start another project before next year. So that's the first item that I've been working on, and I will show you the other one that I've been working on. The second item that I have been working on in the last 2 weeks has been a project from this book, and this is called My Crochet Doll by Isabel Kessinger. I have no idea how to say her last name. I'm so sorry. I am not going to say that. I think I will absolutely butcher that name. Is it on the front? There we go. It's down here. Whatever that says. I'm so sorry if that's you. But I have had my eye on this book for, I don't know, for ages. I think I saw it maybe like 10 years ago, and then I finally managed to get hold of it at Spotlight, and I love it. I just think it's so cute. This little doll. I actually think she might be bigger than what she looks here. By the looks of what I've made so far. So yeah, she's a I'm going to butcher this word too. I clearly can't talk these days. Aragurumi. I did a little research, and it is a Japanese word pronounced amigurumi. That's amigurumi. I have no idea how to say that. Everyone I hear who says it on TV always says it differently. So I don't know how to say that. Yeah, I'm working on making this doll because this book is just so cute. It has a whole lot of different outfits that you can make for her. On the back, actually, there's a couple there as well. Little birthday outfit and little cake. I think it's a birthday one. Yeah. And then you've got a little Supergirl outfit. There's a lot of really cool items to make for her. There's even like a little teddy bear, little hats, I think that's like a nighttime cap. What have we got here? Little jacket. There's so many cute things in this book. I just think it's gorgeous. I haven't done anything like this in ages. Like, I have made a few dolls of this style. There's another picture of the one that's on the cover. Yeah, so I just thought it was a really, really cute book, and I've always just wanted to have a go at this. So far, I haven't gotten very far, but I'm also doing other things. So I thought I'd tell you about it because I am actually working on it a bit more than what I have been. And this is as far as I have gotten. So this is the top of her head. So I have started it, but it's just really, I'm actually finding it quite fun. I'm really enjoying it. And I was working on it quite a bit today. Yeah, I'm not fast at crochet. I'm actually quite a slow crocheter because I only learned how to do it a couple of years ago, and it's not like I do it every day. It's something I do once in a while. All these yarns, the yarn I'm using is called Brighton Cotton Blend 8 ply, 50% cotton and 50% acrylic. So I have all these beautiful colors. This is not the yarn recommended in the pattern. I'm using just what I have available to me. And I particularly like the fact that these are cotton. I just think dolls look really nice made in a cotton rather than woolen yarn. So yeah, that's what I've got. There's a few colors. I have some blues as well. So all of the colors blend really, really nicely, and she should be really pretty because this is from the same, they put out a different style of color each year. I don't know if that makes sense. Like they have a different, I don't know what you call it. Each year they sort of update their colors, and they're all made to blend with each other. So that's why I picked up quite a few of them so that I can make things that sort of go. So yeah, that is the second item I have been working on, and it has been really fun. I think I'm going to do this quite a bit more, and then I can just make little outfits to go with it. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that one. So I will show you the next item that I have been working on, and the next one is sewing. So the next item that I have been working on is a sewing item. I've actually been working on this for a while. It's taken me quite a bit to get it how I want it. I've had a few fit issues and I've made a lot of fit adjustments so far. And I think maybe I should have chosen the bigger size, because I have made so many fit adjustments that it may as well be the next size up. So, and I'm still not 100% sure how to get it to look right on me. So I've messed around with this a lot. This is the Tilly and the Buttons Nell. When I purchased this, I originally was after the dress on the cover. I really like this. I think it's so nice, really good for our summer. I do like to have a dress that has just a little bit of a sleeve, just to cover up my shoulders a bit in the heat. And especially when I'm picking up the kids, a lot of my dresses are strappy and I just don't feel comfortable going down there in those. I feel like I always want to put something over my shoulder. I probably look fine, but in my head I just feel like I want something over my shoulders. So yeah, I wanted to make that dress, but I also was really loving this that has a couple of sleeve options, which I will show you. On this model here, you can see there's a puff sleeve, and there's a long sleeve, and then there's just a little plain sleeve as well, which is on the dress that I like. Here's another picture of it here. So this sleeve as well. And actually I didn't realize there was a little flutter sleeve until I really got quite a way in the pattern. So yeah, so I started off making this view, but I wanted to make it with just a button, like just button straight way all the way down instead of the bows. I wasn't sure if I was going to, like, I like the bows, but I don't know about them on me. So yeah, I was really unsure of it. So this is what I made up, and this is not finished. Well, it was finished and then I went and unpicked it. So this is the shirt that I made, and you can see it's got buttons and everything, and it's made in a rayon that I had in my stash. And it's like a purple color. It's a really odd fabric. It's like, it sort of looks, I don't know if I can catch the light right, so it's going to show. In one light you can sort of see it in bits. It's really, really purple, and then in other lights it's kind of paler. I don't know. I would actually prefer if it was that dull purple color all the time, but the lighter color I'm not a huge fan of. But yes, I was a bit unsure of it. So anyway, I've got this far. I got it all made up. I think I made it a size 7. I did a broad back adjustment, bicep adjustment, narrow shoulder adjustment, and I'm still not happy with the fit, so I'm not sure. I did do the puff sleeve, which I thought this was so fun and so gorgeous. I actually really enjoyed making it despite all the adjustments, I've got to say. And you can see in the inner part of this puff sleeve is actually just the plain normal short sleeve. So it was kind of good that I did this trial, because that means I have actually trialed both sleeves, and I have, you can say, removed a sleeve. I was trying really hard to figure out how to get this to look nice on me, because once this is on, these sleeves, they just drape off my shoulders, and it just adds so much bulk to my shoulders, and I really do not need that. I have enough going on there as it is. So what I did, I thought I'd take them off and see if I can move them up higher. But in doing that, I realized, that is when I realized that I had actually made both sleeves. What I decided to do was cut the two in half. And that meant that I could trial the sleeves on my shoulders separately. So I could put one on and trial it, see how that looked. And then I got the other one and I trialed it, which I don't know what I've done with the other one. It's in here somewhere. And I just decided that in the end, I was originally going to do just a plain sleeve for the dress. I decided I would go with the flutter sleeve. I actually liked how that looked a bit better. And you can see behind me, this is what I'm making at the moment. This is actually going to be the dress. I have got the flutter sleeves, but I still do not have that shoulder position right. I tried to do a narrow shoulder adjustment on it and make it sit right, but it was going to be too big of a narrow shoulder adjustment. It is supposed to be a relaxed fit, So yeah, I don't know if it's ever going to work that way. So I'm kind of at the point I'm thinking I might have to just make it as it is and just make it work. So that's kind of why I don't have a finished item, because I've been working on this so much. It's taken me 2 weeks, like a week of fitting it and making this up, and then now this is as far as I've gotten. It's currently Thursday and I've had all my other things I've had to do, so yeah, that's kind of taken up a lot of my time. But I've got to say, I do love how this sleeve is. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. I just love it. I just wish it looked better on me. And I did I bring one over? I did actually make the little bows to trial this, because I just kind of feel with this sleeve, the little bows, they work. They actually do work. They look really good on it. But I don't know. Maybe I might go back and revisit that for you someday, and maybe in the dress I might wear that sleeve and the bows. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So that is what I've been working on this week. So yeah, so I have actually been really, really busy, and hopefully I have photos to show you all these things as well. So the last thing that I wanted to talk to you about, and I wanted to show you a little bit of this gorgeous garden centre that I went to the other day. I've been wanting to go there for so long. I don't know if you've been watching my show, my channel for a while, you'll realise that I am a big fan of Hoyas. I don't know why. I don't know where that's come from, but I'm just absolutely drawn to them. And this centre has a lot of very specialised plants. I think it's called Gardenworld. It's in Braeside in Victoria, and it is absolutely, oh, they're the most beautiful things there. My daughter is also into rocks, like crystals and things, and they have a lot of those there as well. So I took a lot of footage of all the crystals and things that are in there. They have outdoor plants, they have indoor plants, and what else do they have there? Just homewares, that sort of thing. It is just absolutely a beautiful garden centre. They even have stuff for like water gardens. Like I have a couple of water bowls in my garden, which I just think they look like the ultimate extravagance in a garden, but they do take a bit of upkeep. I've got to say, they're a bit of work. So I hope you enjoy seeing this. I took a lot of footage, or as much as I could fit in. So I'm going to put that in at the end. But before we do, I'll just show you what I actually purchased while I was there. I couldn't leave without buying something, so I'll show you. So the first item that I purchased was this, not the pot, the plant. There were a few plants there that were absolutely gorgeous. There was one, a giant, I think it's called a giant crinkle Hoya. I'm not exactly sure. I have killed one of them before, but a smaller one. But I was quite new to Hoyas and things back then, so hopefully I'll be better at it now. But I have wanted a Hoya with this long pointy leaves for so long. There is another version of this Hoya, I'm not sure what it's called. I'll put a picture in, I'll put the name in as well. That is the ideal one, but I just not up for a battle. I want to make sure I don't kill whatever I get. So I got this one. This is Hoya Shepherdii. I'm not really sure how to say the names. But this is, they're fairly more, the ones that are in the garden centre area are a little bit more hardy, not as likely to kill, but that doesn't mean you're not going to kill them. And there is also another section of the garden centre where they have a whole heated room where you need to keep the Hoyas at a particular temperature. I know when the temperature drops below, I think it's like something like 16 degrees or something, that's when you start to see the Hoyas losing leaves and they start going yellow because it's just too cold for them. I do keep a lot of mine. Mine are mostly all along this window just here, so that they're getting not direct light, but they are getting a lot of light to keep them warm, that sort of thing. So that's what I do. Is probably too much information for some of you, but this is my latest Hoya and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I know Hoyas aren't for everybody, so I won't go on about it too much, but I'll show you the other item that I purchased, and I just think this one is gorgeous. This is the second item that I purchased, and you can see it's a little sort of bit like a cactus sort of thing. Some of you probably looking at me stupid, like, no, that's not a cactus. I would say it's like a succulent, but it is not quite like a cactus, but you treat it like a cactus. It doesn't take a lot of work. It's very low maintenance, and it has these, it's kind of hard to tell, it's actually variegated, which means it's got white and the green on it as well, which I actually didn't realize till I got home. It is called well, I'm going to say this so wrong, Dischidia ruchifolia variegata. Hopefully I said that right. I haven't watched enough plant shows to know how to say it. But yeah, I just think this is so cute. I love those little petals and I love the color of it. And I pop it up on my shelf behind me. This is a new pegboard that I bought just recently. I'm still trying to get my sewing room finished. It's not quite there yet, but this is one of the newer additions. I pop it up on my shelf there, and it does not look like a real plant. So I'm hoping I can keep this one alive. I'm not always great with plants. It pretty much comes down to time and yeah, how my life goes. I've killed a few lately. It's what I purchased while I was at this garden centre. So I'm going to leave you now with a little bit of footage from my trip. I did ask one of the staff if I could take some footage in there, and she was very happy for me to take that footage. So I hope you enjoy seeing the footage that I have at the end of my video today. I did not go too nuts. I was actually intending to buy roses and I came home with indoor plants. So yeah, there is that. There's a couple of roses there that are absolutely gorgeous, and there's one particular standard rose, I think it's like an orangey color, and then it had some red underneath. Oh my goodness, I want to go back and get that. It was so beautiful. I love my roses, I love all that sort of stuff. It's, yeah, I'm going to stop going on about it and I'm going to let you watch the footage. If you did enjoy today's video, please give me a thumbs up so that I know that you enjoy this kind of content, and please subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. So thank you so much for watching today. I'll be back in 2 weeks, hopefully with a makes video, and if you want to see the footage of that beautiful cafe, please keep watching. I'll see you next, I'll see you in 2 weeks. Thank you so much. Bye.